Hallo, guten Abend.
Guten Abend, Sir.
Guten Abend, Sir.
Guten Abend. Können Sie mich hören?
Ja, Sir.
Ja, okay. Sehr schön. Ja, es freut mich, dass. Can we speak in German for some time?
Yes, Sir.
Okay. Es freut mich, dass Sie alle hier sind für unsere Live-Session für German 2. Ja, ich möchte Sie fragen, wie finden Sie den Kurs? Wie läuft der Kurs? Hilft das Ihnen? Hilft das Ihnen? Ja. Können Sie sich kurz vorstellen, ganz kurz, wie Sie heißen, woher Sie kommen und wo Sie wohnen? Und sagen Sie vielleicht einen Satz oder zwei Sätze, wie, äh, wie Sie den Kurs finden, ob der Kurs Ihnen hilft und so weiter. Verstehen Sie?
Ja, verstehen.
Ja,
Sehr
Sir.
gut,
Ich verstehe.
sehr gut. Ja, also ich habe hier vor mir eine Liste. Ich habe hier vor mir eine Liste von Teilnehmenden, von Ihnen, die eingeloggt sind. Und Madhurima Mudholkar ist
Ja,
ja, hallo Madhurima.
Guten Tag, Professor. Hallo, guten Tag. Ich heiße Madhurima und ich komme aus Mumbai. Aber jetzt, ich wohne in Zurich und
Oh,
ich lerne Deutschkurs und also ich auch lerne Deutschkurs hier in Schweiz. Und ich finde das NPTEL-Kurs sehr schön. Und und Sie haben erklärt die Grammar well, right, very, very neatly.
vielen Dank.
Und ich freue mich auf die Kurs. Und ich habe so 12 Wochen sehr gelernt. Und danke
Okay,
für Ihren Guidance.
sehr gerne. Und Sie sind jetzt in Zürich, haben Sie gesagt.
Ja, ja.
Und haben Sie auch German 1 gemacht oder
Ja,
nicht?
German 1, ich habe German 1 gemacht in Mumbai und A2 ich lernt in Schweiz.
Und
In der
was machen
Schweiz.
Sie in Zürich? Arbeiten Sie in Zürich?
Mein Mann arbeitet in Zürich und geheiratet und
Okay.
nach geheiratet, ich komme aus in Schweiz.
Ja, ist eine sehr schöne Stadt, Zürich.
Ja, ja, sehr schön Stadt.
Ich habe auch Freunde in Zürich und ich war mehrmals in Zürich
Mhm, ja.
und ja, gut. Und
Mhm.
lernen Sie dann Deutsch weiter?
Ja, Deutsch und hier wir haben Schweizdeutsch, which is auch Schwieger, dann Hochdeutsch. Und
Ja, ja.
die Leute sprechen Schweizerdeutsch, aber
Schweizerdeutsch kann ich nicht
ja.
verstehen. Okay. Ja, gut, Madhurima, alles Gute.
Ah ja, danke.
Okay. Dann Nuvanti habe ich auch hier.
Yes, Sir. Ich heiße Nuanti Jayada. Ich komme aus Sri Lanka.
Okay.
Ich wohne in Colombo. Äh, ich mag Deutsch und ich lerne Deutsch 1 und Deutsch 2 äh, beiden kurz äh, parallel äh,
Zusammen.
zusammen.
Ja.
Äh,
Ja, und was studieren Sie in Colombo?
ja, ich hat studiert. Äh, ich hat studiert Bachelor of Science.
Okay. Und warum lernen Sie Deutsch?
Äh, ich habe äh, ja, ich habe Meinung. Ich habe Meinung ich habe Meinung äh,
You can
äh,
switch to English, no problem.
I would like to do my master degree in German because in German I can do my master degree in under free education.
Ja,
That's the reason.
ich möchte mein Master in Deutschland machen. Ich möchte mein Master in Deutschland machen. You can
Ich
say
möchte
that.
mein Master in Deutschland machen.
Ja, okay, gut. Ja, viele Grüße nach Colombo. Okay,
Vielen Dank, sir. Vielen Dank. Thank you so much for everything. Your every lectures, every explanations are very clear, sir. Very clear.
thank you. I hope it will be helpful to you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. Then Akshaj. Hallo Akshaj.
Guten Abend, Sir. Ich heiße Akshay. Ich komme aus Noida und ich wohne in Bhopal. Äh, Ich möchte Deutsch zu lernen, äh, viel. Sir, what do you say? Because,
Weil.
uh, weil ich möchte Deutsch zu gehen.
Deutschland. Ich möchte nach Deutschland gehen.
Und
Ja,
ich auch habe mein äh, Onkel in Deutschland arbeiten.
okay. Und studieren Sie jetzt, Akshaj? Was machen Sie?
Ich studiere
Was studieren Sie?
in school.
Which class?
Eighth.
Eighth. Okay. Did you also do German one
Yes, sir.
last
Yes,
year?
sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I mean, last academic year. I think we met in German one live
Yes,
session also we met. Yes.
yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay. So how is German 2 going?
Sir, very interesting.
But how are the how are you finding the weekly assignments?
Sir, they were okay.
Not as good as German one.
Sir, they were simple than German one assignments.
Okay,
I
very good. Okay. So nice. I recognized you the moment I saw you on screen. I thought we had met in the last live session. I think it was in April or March. I'm not sure. Probably March or April. It was we had a live session for German one. That time we met. Okay. So alles Gute, Akshaj.
thank you, sir.
Und alles Gute, Nuvanti. Dann Madhurima und dann haben wir MS Gandhi. Wenn Sie uns, if you can hear us, you can, would like to speak something, just unmute yourself. Or Pradnya Jadhav, Pradnya, sind Sie da? Oder Pretzel?
Yes, sir.
Ja, hallo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Uh, ich heiße Prezel Kutina.
Okay.
Uh, ich, ich studiere Engineering.
Und wo studieren Sie?
Uh, 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 studios the Nite.
No, where are you studying?
Sir, in NMMIT College in Mangalore.
In Bangalore. Okay, okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, you're also doing German 2 after doing German 1 or directly German 2?
Uh, actually, sir, I didn't complete German 1 completely.
Okay.
Like
And,
okay.
and
But
when was that?
what, sir?
German 1, when did you do German 1?
It was around, I think, 2 months back.
Okay. So how are you finding German 2?
Uh, it's a little bit, like you can say, a little bit different level only of German 1. I'm finding a little bit not so much familiar. Like the
Yeah.
assignments are a little tough. Yeah.
Yeah, but that is because they are built on each other, no, in the sense that German 2 is kind of built. There are some repetitions, small. I think at German 2 beginning also we have repeated a few topics which are important, but
Okay.
otherwise German 2 is supposed to build upon German 1. So you're expected to have completed German 1. Then you can make full use of German 2 actually. If you have done German 1 well, then you can make full use of German 2.
Okay, sir.
But anyway, I hope that you're liking the lectures and trying to do the assignments.
Yes, sir. I tried German 1 assignments. I was like trying. Then afterwards, like around week 7, week 8, there I was a little bit. I like couldn't I
Okay,
couldn't finish it on time.
okay. Anyway, all the best. Viel alles Gute.
Okay, sir.
Brazil.
Alles Gute.
You can say
Uh,
danke.
danke, sir.
Okay. Yeah, right. Then we'll go to MS Gandhi or Pradnya or Rohini or Thomas Paul. Yeah, MS Gandhi is. Yep. Yes, please. Go ahead.
Äh, Hallo, guten Tag,
Guten
Sir.
Tag.
Ich bin Mohammed. Ich arbeite als in Mumbai.
Ja.
Ich studiere German 2 mit NPTEL und ich finde das sehr, what you say hard,
What do you say for?
tough or hard.
Schwierig. Schwierig.
Ja, ich finde es sehr schwer.
Which one? German 1 or 2?
Two, sir, two.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you've done German 1
Yes.
on NPTEL? Or?
Yes, with NPT. Yes.
Okay. Und jetzt machen Sie German 2.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And one thing I just wanted to tell you is I've done formal coaching also for the German language. But the way you explain the concepts, especially the grammatical concepts, it's very you can say day-to-day examples which are being taken by you. So initially my speaking German was not that much good, but after you can say hearing your lectures and going to German 1 and German 2, that has improved a lot. So my sir, heartfelt you can say thanks to you. And
Oh,
I
thank
would say
you.
that definitely, sir, I would like to continue with the B1 also if I successfully complete with A2.
Ja, you still have time to study.
Yes,
Ja,
yes,
bitte lernen Sie gut, lernen Sie viel. wir haben noch, heute ist der 9. Oktober. Und wann ist die Prüfung? Am 27. oder?
Yeah, yes, they would.
Ja. Ja, Sie haben noch 3 Wochen. Sie können die drei Wochen gut nutzen und die.
Ich finde Huron a bit schlecht. Otherwise, you can say Lesen und this is okay. I can manage. Huron because of you can say less in practice. Normally, what you can say the assignments and all do have a bit of Huron, but other than that, along with the work, it becomes very difficult to do other practice also. So for that reason, I find Huron a bit difficult. So I just wanted to ask you, sir, anything like if you can just what we can do because there's a very less time and I know here is going to be one of a tough part for me at least.
No, see, Huron basically you can in the exam I'm saying that there is no time limit for Huron. You can listen to the audio file any number of times you want. Okay, so we have kept the limit at 1000. So the audio can be replayed 1000 times if you want during the exam. So there's practically no limit on how many times you can. So I think Mohammed, if you're finding Leseverständnis, wenn Sie Leseverständnis und die Grammatik gut machen können, wenn Sie das gut machen und wenn Sie das schnell machen, dann nehmen Sie sich Zeit für das Hörverständnis und ich bin sicher, dass Sie das auch gut machen können, würde ich sagen. Ja, ansonsten, ich weiß nicht, was ich Ihnen sagen soll. Nur, dass Sie sich Zeit nehmen können für den Hörverständnisteil von der Prüfung. Verstehen Sie?
Verständnis.
Okay.
Ja.
Okay. Gut. Alles Gute.
Ja. Danke, ja, alles Gute. Danke und auf Wiedersehen.
Wiedersehen. Okay. Aber ich bin noch hier. Also, dann haben
Ja.
wir Adityan.
Yes, sir.
Ja, would you like to? Möchten Sie etwas sagen?
Nein, ich habe jetzt Neues angekommen. Ich habe kein Problem.
Okay,
Ja, danke.
gerne. Dann haben wir Pradnya oder Shweta. Thomas Paul.
Yes, I am Thomas Paul.
Hello.
I'm a retired bank employee from Kottayam, Kerala.
Oh, okay.
I retired some 12 years back, in 2011, and I completed this German one from NTP. And I could not, German 2, I could not pass last time. And this time I'm trying my luck. And mostly the audio questions are a little bit tough for me. I cannot make it out because
See that the thing is also I was also answering Mohammed's question earlier. It is always like that because we are learning a language with outside its cultural space. So German is not the language that you hear in India every day. So it is only we have to create a very artificial kind of an atmosphere in which you hear some German dialogues through some recordings, and then you're supposed to understand spoken German. So it is not easy actually. I can very well understand that learning how to speak and listening comprehension are are um, are very easy if you are living in Germany. Like, for example, we have Madhurima here who's living in Zurich, which means that she is probably hearing not standard German, but at least Schweizerdeutsch every day around her. So that might make it a little simpler to pick up listening capabilities as well as speaking capabilities. But in our situation, especially, we are also in a virtual mode. So that is even one step more separated, one degree of separation higher. So I can very well understand that it is not very of those are the more difficult parts in a situation like ours, where the listening comprehension and in fact the speaking skills we are not testing at all because we don't have the bandwidth actually to test speaking skills right now.
And
So, but I'm happy, Mr. Paul, that you are
okay.
continuing with German.
Mm. Okay, and another thing is the question paper model also.
Yeah, I'll talk about it. 1 second, just one.
Okay.
I'm in a live session. Can I call you back? I'll call you back. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah, we'll just go through anyone who wants to say something first, and then I will talk about the exam pattern and stuff like that. So we
Hello,
still haven't heard from Shweta. Yes, please. Hello.
sir. My question is, what will be the paper pattern for a written
Tell us
exam?
something about yourself. Warum lernen Sie Deutsch? Wo wohnen Sie?
Ich wohne in Pune. I am learning German since 5 years. I have completed my German A1 level from this online platform, and now I have applied for the A2 level.
Okay. So you're also going to write the German 2 exam.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And are you studying in Pune or?
Yeah. I'm studying in Pune in Symbiosis College of Arts and Commerce.
Okay, fine. And why? Warum lernen Sie Deutsch?
Uh, I think learning new language gives you various perspective. So, and also it is my hobby.
Okay, sehr schön. Okay, I will come back to questions about this thing. Then we'll go to Thomas Paul Shweta, Prezel has spoken. Pradnya has not spoken, but Pradnya, I don't know whether she can hear us, but that's okay. Yeah. Then we will go to specific questions. Now, Akshay is asking about prepositions. I'll come to that, Akshay. But first about the pattern of the exam. Okay. So the pattern of the exam is nothing different from the assignments that you're doing. So if you're used to the pattern of questions in the assignments, you will find that the exam also has similar questions. There are 4 sections in the exam. There will be a listening comprehension section in which you can listen to the audio that is given on the screen. You'll have a play button. You click that, the audio will play. You'll have headphones, and then please bring simple cable headphones with you. No wireless headphones, wired with cable headphones. You can listen to each audio any number of times, and you will have a multiple choice question on that, and you have to either click richtig, falsch, or the correct answer, whatever it is. That is the nature of the listening comprehension or the Hörverständnis section of the exam. There will be a Leseverständnis, which is reading comprehension, in which you will be reading small texts like what you're used to. I mean, there'll be a small passage about somebody or something, and then there will be multiple choice questions on that. Okay, you have to either type in one word answer or you have to select the correct word. Generally, it is multiple choice, select right or wrong or the correct answer. Then the third section is grammar, in which questions will be again, there you might have, let's say, fill in the blanks. So might have to type in one word in the blank, or you might have jumbled sentences and you choose the correct option. Those kind of things. But generally, in these three sections, you should also know that these three sections, that is listening comprehension and grammar and reading comprehension, these three sections are machine corrected. Okay, so we have to have answers. We have to frame the questions in a manner that whatever answer you give, the machine is able to read your answers and give this thing. Then the fourth section is called schriftlicher Ausdruck, which means written expression. And in that, we'll ask you to write a small text. Let's say we give you a situation and we'll ask you to write one SMS to your teacher or an email to your professor or something like that. Okay. And let's say you cannot go to class because you're not well. Please inform your teacher. How will you do that? Okay. Or something, or you want to invite your friend for the weekend and want to plan a couple of activities with them. What will you write? Those kind of things. So there you actually have to write, let's say, 50, 60 words or 5 or 6 sentences. Okay, type 5, 6 sentences. And those sections we will manually correct because the machine can't read that. Those sections will come to us and we'll manually correct that. Okay, this is the pattern of the paper. Any questions about this?
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, is there any pattern for writing SMS? Means any format?
No, but SMS, I think there are a couple of exercises there in our textbook and even in the videos. But generally, I think it is email and not SMS. So you basically like you write a letter, dear so and so, and then whatever it is that you want to tell them.
The distribution of marks. Distribution of marks in these sections.
So distribution of marks in the sections is we have 30, 30, 30, 10. So the written part is not very major. It's only 10 marks where you have to actually write, or we might give you a small passage in English and ask you to write it in German. Okay, translation, something like that. So that section in which you have to write a text of 5 or 10 sentences, that is for 10 marks. The remaining 3 are 30 marks each.
Sir, ich habe nicht angemeldet für die Prüfung. Kann ich habe Online-Prüfung? Ich kann
Leider
nicht.
nicht. Ja, nein, das haben wir leider nicht. Und aber fragen Sie mal, schicken Sie eine E-Mail an support@nptel und fragen Sie, Sie sind in Zürich und Sie möchten die Prüfung machen. Wie können Sie das machen? Ja? Bitte schreiben Sie eine E-Mail an das Support-Team und die würden Ihnen antworten.
Ja, genau. Ich schreibe E-Mail.
Okay. Yeah, so I will come to Akshaj now, unless there are some questions about. Yeah, Mohammed, you have a question about the exam pattern? No? Okay, then Akshaj, yeah. What do you want to ask?
Sir, like in English, when we write letters, we have to write dates, the sender's address, date, receiver's address. Then these things we have to write in German letter or format.
No.
SMS.
I mean, date is, please write the date. If you are writing an email, please write the date. But otherwise, in an email, you just say hello so and so, or lieber so and so, lieber so and so, and then write the email. That's all.
Sir, means what is the use of the Prüfungsbuch.
Prüfungsbuch meaning?
Prüfungstraining have. Sir,
You have it, huh? Netzwerk.
what is this?
Actually, I haven't worked with it, so
Sir, this one.
okay. Actually, I haven't worked with it, so I will have to also have to look at it what it is. But our Prüfung is our training is as per Netzwerk, but the Prüfung is I don't follow the Netzwerk pattern for the Prüfung because we have to improvise quite a bit because of the scale of our course and the way it is being offered. So we have to improvise a little bit. Okay.
Sir, for example, I say half six. So means does it mean 6:30 or does it mean 7:30?
Half 6,
Yes, sir.
5:30.
5:30. Sir, why is it so?
The reason is very simple, actually, because when you say it is 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, you wake up and you see that it's 5 o'clock in the morning. So what has happened since 12 o'clock midnight? What has happened? 5 hours have elapsed. Correct? The
Yes,
first
sir.
5 hours of the day are over, and which hour has begun?
6.
The sixth hour has begun. At 5 o'clock, actually, the sixth hour begins. So at 5:30, the sixth hour is half done. That's why in German it is halb sechs. Got it?
Sir, can you explain prepositions once again a bit because I am having trouble understanding it.
We'll just go to Mohammed first. He also has raised his hand. Please ask your question. MS Gandhi.
Sir,
Sir,
actually,
Yes, please.
yeah, actually, sir, I had as he has told prepositions, even I'm having problem. Which preposition would go where, right? So there is a problem with actually because some of them are having the same meaning. So there has to be some guideline like when one preposition would come, when the other would come, because both are having the same meaning. So in that sense, please explain us that when we should use like what.
Okay, so we have two people who want some explanation about prepositions. That's fine. Who else is there? Who else is?
Sir, one thing
Ah.
that this accusative and dative, there is a problem in a sentence whether to use that accusative preposition or dative preposition. That is a big problem to identify.
Okay, so let me see whether I can answer all these doubts about prepositions.
Sir, ich had eine Frage.
Ja.
Können wir mit diesen Studien Goethe A2-Exam antreten? Mit
Ja, wenn
diesem
Sie,
Studien?
wenn Sie unseren Kurs gut machen, wenn Sie diesen Kurs gut machen, dann sind Sie gut vorbereitet auf die Goethe-Prüfung A2.
Also, ja, genau. Danke.
Okay.
Und ich auch Frage regarding preposition. Yeah.
Yeah, so prepositions, right. First and foremost is prepositions actually change. See, prepositions are words that are attached to people or things, always. Okay. So if you look at the use of any preposition, you'll find that, like I use the word of. If you look at the use of prepositions, now the word of is a preposition and the word of is attached to the noun preposition in this sentence. Okay. So I will try and explain it to you. Now, to is a preposition and it is attached to you. Okay, to you. So, with the help of examples, with is a preposition and it's attached to help. Of, again, preposition. examples. Okay. So prepositions are words that are attached to generally to nouns or pronouns, of course, because pronouns are words that can stand for nouns, and they they orient us towards that particular object or person or whatever we're talking about. That's why it's preposition. Okay, it's prepositioned to tell us something about uh, that particular object, and in terms of time or in terms of space, either ways. Okay, so you will find in most of our prepositions, you will find a temporal use, which is in terms of time, and you will find a spatial use or local, as it's called in German. So spatial use, which is in terms of space. So, for example, you take the preposition at in English. Okay. I am sitting at the table. This is a spatial use of at. Where am I sitting? At the table. And I will begin the live session at 6:15. Again, I'm using at 6:15 is the time. This is the temporal use of at. Okay, so prepositions have these dual uses in many languages, not only in German. Okay, so this is the second thing. Third thing, in general, is prepositions will necessarily change the case of whichever object or whichever noun they're attached to. So he is standing there, my friend is standing there, that he is happy, he is happy. Okay, the word is he, the subject. I look at him. When the moment I don't, basically I'm looking at he only, but the moment the word at comes in, the form of he changes to him. The case changes. Are we okay till here? Now, all these things happen in German as well. Where the maximum problem occurs, there are two reasons for that. First of all, we try and find a one-to-one meaning for every preposition. So if we say at 7 o'clock is 7 Uhr, then we think at is At is yes, but only in terms of saying at 7 o'clock or at 8 o'clock or at 9 o'clock, whatever. While telling time, at and are equivalent. But if I am sitting at the table, then I cannot use Ich sitze am Tisch. I an plus dem, am Tisch. So the point is that prepositions do not have a one-to-one correspondence between languages. And this is true for most languages. I mean, you take, for example, the two Indian languages that I speak quite well are Hindi and Marathi. In Hindi and Marathi, I cannot find a one-to-one correspondence between all prepositions. Okay, so that is something that we have to, well, come to terms with. Okay, so what is the best approach? The best approach is to learn prepositions not by their meaning, but by their usage. So learn with examples always. If you're dealing with a preposition like auf, then what does it tell you? If you anyone, when you think of auf, what is the first? What is the first? No, what is the first meaning that comes to your mind?
Of.
Auf is?
Of. Or
Of.
For.
In. Auf means on.
Auf is generally the first meaning that comes is on. Okay. So for example, mein Handy liegt auf dem Tisch. My phone is on the table. But we also learn that ich gehe mit meiner Mutter auf den Markt. Ich gehe auf den Markt. So I'm not going on the market. I'm going to the market. Okay. Or ich warte auf meinen Freund. Then I'm waiting for my friend. So you have auf, one single preposition, can mean something is on the table, on. I'm going to the market, to. Or I'm waiting for the bus, or my friend, for. Okay. So it becomes a problem when we try and find meanings of prepositions in English or in any other language. Rather, if I learn these three examples of the use of auf, then from the meaning of sentences, I can see how it is being used. Let's take another example of What is the meaning of
At regarding the time.
At regarding time, correct. And regarding space?
Regarding space, yeah.
What does mean?
Answer. On.
Nuvanti, I can't hear you.
At regarding place, we can consider an.
No. I'm saying the word in German. The word in German is a preposition. With regard to time, it means at a particular time. That's correct. With regard to space, what does it mean?
Regard to space, we can use preposition.
No. What is the meaning of with regard to space?
Around, sir.
Correct. Around. It's around. So, ich gehe die Ecke. Die Ecke is a corner or at a street, and I'm going around the corner. Ich gehe die Ecke. Okay. Or wir sitzen den Tisch. There is a round table, and we are sitting around the table. Wir sitzen den Tisch. So, as you can see, is again at least two very frequently used meanings, which is in terms of time is at, in terms of space is around. Okay. So the thing is, if I have these examples clear in my mind, two examples, ich sitze den Tisch, or not ich, but wir sitzen den Tisch, and ich gehe die Ecke. If I have these, of course, and ich arbeite or ich frühstücke 8 Uhr. I have breakfast at 8 o'clock. So these three examples, if I have in my head, then I know the use of in German. It will not have the same corresponding word in English every time. It will have a different corresponding word in English. But that is the uniqueness of each language. Okay. So I don't know. Is this making sense to all of you about prepositions?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So try and learn prepositions with the help of examples. Okay. And then you look at the example, what the example means in English or in other languages that you know. That is okay. But if we cannot actually start meaning what we cannot do it. It is not possible to establish exact correspondence between the words themselves. Like auf means this, an means this, zu means this. Zu, I mean, how many meanings does zu have? So many meanings zu also has.
So we can use as an adverb, preposition, and a conjunction also, sir.
Prepositions can become conjunctions, yes, in terms of prepositional relative clauses. I don't know. Is it there in German? I don't remember. Is it there in German too?
No, I don't think so.
I thought it is there in German 3.
No, it's not in German too.
Der Freund, ich warte auf einen Freund. Yeah, that everyone understands. What am I saying? Ich warte auf einen Freund.
I'm waiting for my friend.
For a friend.
For a friend, yeah.
Einen Freund. Der Freund, auf den ich warte, heißt Akshaj, for example. Now the friend for whom I am
waiting is Akshaj.
Yeah. So this clause, I don't know whether we have done in German too,
So
but
this is active passive, I guess, no?
No. This is a relative clause with a preposition, auf in this case. Okay. So, Nuvanti, was that your question?
No, sir. I suppose we can use so as a conjunction, adverb, and preposition also.
Well, primarily preposition. Adverb, yes, adverbial use can be there for many prepositions. Adverbial use can be there, and conjunction, as I just said. But those clauses are not part of German too, I think. Okay,
Yes, sir.
the relative clauses with prepositions are not part of German too. So we will leave that aside for now. Okay, let us focus on prepositions as such. And I think the questions that came up basically point to the problem that it is slightly tricky and slightly confusing to handle prepositions in German. But I'm trying to say that it is so because we are approaching prepositions with a one-to-one correspondence bias, that we want each preposition to mean something in our language. Whereas we find that the preposition is going haywire in the sense it has 3-4 different meanings in different sentences. So please make for yourselves. There are examples there in our course, in our notes, in the textbooks. I have also prescribed, if you have noticed the course description, there is an old grammar textbook which we use called Schulz-Griesbach. Have you come across that? Anyone?
Yeah, in the second lecture, you had mentioned it to
I've
use that
mentioned it. I've
book.
also used Schulz-Griesbach at times in the course. And Schulz-Griesbach, please, if you get a copy of it, people who want to continue with German, if you get the copies are available. It's not expensive at all. It's like 150 rupees or something like that. Okay. So the Indian edition. It is a book that was written in 1967 and still is one of the best compact grammar books that you can find for German. So there are 3 sections.
Sir, which book?
Okay, I will write in the where is the message box here? More, okay. Copy, captions, notes, share notes, reactions.
The chat box, participants च्या बाजूला, neben participant.
Yeah. So messaging, meeting, group chat. Okay, I'm writing the name of the book and the author's name. Heinz Griesbach and Dora Schulz are the authors. So I'll just type it in Heinz, Heinz Griesbach und Dora Schulz. That's why it's called Schulz-Griesbach. Okay. Schulz-Griesbach are the 2 authors. So its popular name is Schulz-Griesbach. And the name of the book is Deutsche Sprachlehre für Ausländer. So I'm using FUER for FU umlaut and LAEN for LA umlaut. Okay. So German language teacher for foreigners. Yeah. Deutsche Sprachlehre für Ausländer. And it also has a subtitle. It's called Grundstufe in einem Band, which means the basic level in one volume. This basic level actually is equal to B2 level grammar. Okay. So it has everything almost packed in. Whatever basic grammar you require till the B1, B2 levels even. It has everything packed in. And it is, so I'm saying this because there is a section, there are 3 sections in this book on prepositions. One with prepositions which are dative, one with prepositions which are accusative, and one with prepositions which are vexel. Can go either way. And with each of those prepositions, there are at least 2 or 3 examples. So we learned prepositions by reading those examples and understanding the sentences and not necessarily only the word itself. So please try to do that. Okay?
Your grammar book kindly write in this chat box. Grammar
Yeah,
book.
got it? I've sent it in the chat.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you'll find this book online. I'm sure you can buy it. You can just do a Google search for it and you'll find it. So yeah, was that helpful, this explanation about the prepositions?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Es war sehr wichtig und
The
useful.
prepositions by themselves we know that they're categorized in three. Actually, there are four, but they're categorized in at least three prepositions, three types, and that is dative, accusative, and vexil. Now, there is nothing to reason out in that. Okay, we cannot reason that out right now at this level. To reason out why it is dative and accusative, we have to go into German linguistics, which we are not doing. So at this level, we have to remember by heart the list of prepositions. If you use that preposition, I told you in the beginning that preposition means there will be either a noun or a pronoun always attached to the preposition. And what we have to remember is the list of dative prepositions. If I use zu, for example, and if zu is going to be attached to Bahnhof, because I'm going to the station, then Bahnhof has to be dative. No, no arguments. Okay. I mean, I cannot negotiate whether Bahnhof will become accusative, dative, what is it? If I'm using zu, Bahnhof is dative. That's it. Okay. So remember the list of dative prepositions. Similarly, remember the list of accusative prepositions. Those must be learned by heart. If it is then whatever I'm saying, is accusative and nothing will change. Wir sitzen if it is table, which is der Tisch, den Tisch. Is accusative, so wir sitzen den Tisch. Similarly, if I'm going round the corner is die Ecke. Ich gehe die Ecke. No, these things about it. So please remember these two lists, dative and accusative. And generally, whatever is not there in those lists will be vexil. Can either be accusative or dative. And there are very simple rules for that, which you might remember also from our classes, that if the sentence is signifying a movement from point A to point B, and if the movement is being shown by the preposition, then the noun or pronoun will be accusative. So if I am going into the classroom or into the room, let's say, what is the room? What is the noun room in German? Room.
Zimmer.
Das Zimmer.
Yeah, Raum also can be. So Zimmer, what is the gender?
Das.
Die
Das.
Zimmer.
Das Zimmer. Das Zimmer is neuter. So if I'm going into the room, which is a movement, I'm going from outside into the room, then ich gehe in das Zimmer. Movement means accusative. Das will remain das in accusative. Ich gehe in das Zimmer. And once I'm inside the room, I'm sitting in the room. Ich sitze. Now I'm not moving. I'm inside the room, stationary position. Ich sitze in dem Zimmer. Becomes dative. So first, again, you have to learn by heart the dative list, learn by heart the accusative list. There, no negotiation. If you use that preposition, the noun or pronoun, whatever it is, has to be in the dative case or in the accusative case. Then the remaining ones, like in, an, auf, etc. All these are remaining zwischen. Remaining ones, movement, accusative, position, dative, time, dative. That's all. Yeah. Akshay, you have a question? Yes.
Sir, I have in the chat, I have sent 3 sentences. Can you explain which possessive article will be used and why?
1 second. Florian fährt morgen zu. Florian. Florian is who?
Sir, nominative.
Yeah, but it's a name, right?
Yes.
So you want to know whether Florian is a girl's name or a boy's name?
No, sir. In the blank, what kind of possessive article will we use?
You tell me. In English.
Florian.
First of all, do you understand Florian as a boy or a girl?
Sir, I think he's a boy.
Yes, Florian is a boy's name. In German, Florian is a boy's name. So Florian is traveling tomorrow to his parent. Yeah, his. What is his in German?
Seine.
Seine. Seine Eltern. Okay. So it should be seine Eltern. Seine Eltern means his parents, but it is zu. Zu seine. Zu will put his parents into dative case because zu is a dative preposition and Eltern is plural. What is dative plural?
Seinen.
Seinen Eltern. So Florian fährt morgen zu seinen Eltern. Klar?
Yes, sir.
Ja, klar.
Ja. Die ist mit bei einem Kochkurs. Who is die? Who is die?
They are from the Arbeitsbuch.
Yeah, but you have to read the previous sentence because die is referring to someone, some woman or some girl.
Yes, sir. Wo is den Laura?
Wo is die Laura? Yeah, Laura is a person,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yeah. So Laura, that was the. So another very important point, please remember, is that pronouns cannot be used just like that. Pronouns always replace nouns. That is, if you use a pronoun, then the context should be known. So here in this example that you've taken, Akshaj, D is being used like Z, she. She is with a friend at a cooking course. Okay. D is mit her friend. Now friend is masculine, singular, der Freund. Mit is always dative. So der Freund will become what? Den or dame, dative case?
Dame.
Dame.
Yeah.
Dame.
Dem Freund.
So ending will be M. Yeah. Now we have to say her friend. What is her?
Yeah.
Ihrem.
Ear. Ear has the ending M. That
M.
means ihrem. Die ist mit ihrem Freund bei einem Kochkurs.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And the last example, one second, let me just scroll. Ja, wir haben wirklich viel gelernt. Wir haben wirklich viel gelernt. Now here the wir is the pronoun. So what would be the possessive of wir?
Uns.
No, unser. See, unser is our. Uns is us. Okay. Unser. Now Kursleiter. Kursleiter is what? What is a Kursleiter?
Course
For
objective.
example, ich bin
Lecturer.
here. Yeah, ich bin here the Kursleiter.
Yeah, lecturer.
I'm the instructor, the Kursleiter. Okay. So, and der Leiter, the noun given is Kursleiter, which is masculine singular. War, sehr nett. Now, der Kursleiter, ein Kursleiter, unser Kursleiter. Mein Kursleiter. Okay. Unser Kursleiter war sehr nett und wir haben wirklich viel gelernt. Our instructor was very nice and we have learned a lot. It's a nice sentence to end our session.
Yes.
So, you understood this?
Yes.
Yeah, verstanden.
Good.
We are verstanden, yeah.
I think your questions about the pattern of the exam has also been clarified, right?
How much questions
Yeah.
will be there daily?
I don't know how many. I told you 30 marks, 30 marks, 30 marks, and 10. There is enough time, don't worry. 3 hours exam. You will finish, depending on how you prepare, you will finish earlier also. Okay.
Yes.
So, please prepare your grammar and your reading comprehension properly and practice writing short passages. And so you can do these 3 sections a little quicker. And then people who have, and a lot of people have a higher level of difficulty with the listening comprehension, then you can devote more time to that because see, the listening comprehension, you can, as I said, you can listen to the audios any number of times. So maybe if you get the context and listen to an audio 3-4 times, you might get the correct answer. So leave a little more time for the audio section
Mhm.
if you can.
Sir,
Okay.
the book you have given will also be applied, means useful for German 3.
Which one?
The book you have given, name, will also be useful, means it has the same kind of pattern which
Not
we have.
pattern. I'm saying that that book will cover enough grammar to be with you till German 4, whenever that comes. It has not come yet, but but if it comes, then it has enough grammar to go with you till German 4. Definitely German 3. It will cover German 3 grammar. Definitely. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So Sunil Kumar has joined a little late. I don't know whether. Would you like to say something, Sunil Kumar? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Hi.
I saw the mail late, sir. I think it came just in the evening that there is a contract program.
No,
Anyway,
I think the mail was sent earlier. Maybe you saw it only in the evening.
maybe that's my mistake. Maybe it's nice, sir. I'm being enjoying. I already did German 1 with you,
Okay.
and this is German 2, and I'll be going for German 3 also. It's quite interesting.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Yeah, but it's not so very easy actually. I found that there is a lot of things we have to learn. Anyway, I'm learning slowly. It's good.
You can take your time. I mean, if you're not in a some people have targets that because they want to go and study in Germany or something like that. If you don't have any such target, then you can take your time. I mean,
Yes, sir.
you can skip the exam this time and give the exam next time. And in the meantime, just try and widen or improve the vocabulary. Try and use other. See, I've given already. I've mentioned Duolingo as a useful app that you can have. I don't know whether you have seen this thing called Deutsche Welle, DW.
I've seen. I downloaded that.
Yeah, please go to dw.com also because dw.com also has a lot of material for learning German at various levels, A1, A2, B1. And actually, you can do it sequentially there also in the sense that they have exercises that you can do. If you're at A1 level, they'll give you certain exercises. If you're at A2 level, so you can try that. And that is also free of cost. You don't have to, you can just
I've
probably.
gone through Nico's Wake.
Sorry?
Nico's Wake videos.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very good. I think we should follow that.
Yeah. So I think I will also It is dw.com, right?
The series A1, A2, all are there, and
I think it is. I'm just typing it here. I think if you just go to this website, you might find a lot of interesting things.
yeah,
And it was earlier called DEUTSCHE, Deutsche Welle. Deutsche Welle was a German version of BBC World or something like that.
yeah,
Voice
yeah.
Voice of America, BBC World. Deutsche Welle was the German version of that, but now it is just called DW.com, I think. Okay.
Interesting.
Right, dann nehme ich jetzt Abschied von Ihnen, Abschied nehmen, to take leave. Und viel Spaß. You still have a question, Akshay? Sorry.
Sir, I have gone to dw.com. There are no videos, sir. They only Ukraine, Gaza. That's all.
No, their language learning thing. You go to the language learning portal.
Sir, I have gone to dw.com.
No, don't do it now.
Lebanon.
You do it. You look at the language learning on dw.com. Okay, or you can even Google search on German language learning on dw.com. You'll find that. Okay. Ja, vielen Dank. Dann, ja, sorry.
Entschuldigung, Sir. Ich
Ja,
habe eine Frage.
ja.
Honestly, I can deal with lesen and a little bit schreiben, but I'm struggling with listening and especially speaking. What is the technique can I follow to improve my speaking, sir?
Speaking skills actually in this particular NPTEL program, I cannot train on speaking skills. I said before that we tried once to have weekly speaking sessions for all participants, but there also we have to limit the number to maximum 20. Not even 20 actually. If I have to have a conversation with one person, it should last at least 5 minutes, right? If I put 1 hour for live sessions every week, maximum 12 people can participate in 1 hour. Let's say 10 only, because you can't exactly say 60 by 12 is 5, so 12 people. The thing is that I can't do it by myself. We did it twice in 2 different semesters. We did that, but that time I had 4 teaching assistants. All 4 of them spoke German well enough to hold a conversation with a student. So I need not have been with every group in every week. You understand? That much of bandwidth I don't have to practice spoken German. So this is one aspect. I agree that this is one aspect in which this mode of delivery, which is the NPTEL mode of delivery, if we want to, I mean, can you imagine German 1, there are 10,000 learners. How will I teach spoken German 10,000 learners? It's not possible. Even in German 2 right now, there are, I think, some 2,000 odd participants. Now, there are only 8 of you who have come now, but theoretically, it is impossible for me to teach spoken German to so many people. Even in my classroom in IIT Madras, where I'm teaching in the classroom, I have 60 people in a classroom. If I give everybody 1 minute to say 2 sentences, the class is over. I can't teach anything. Okay. So spoken German requires certain conditions. First of all, it requires a smaller group and a longer class. Okay. A group of 15 or 20 maximum, and a class that lasts 1.5 to 2 hours. Then yes, then you can start practicing spoken German. But I have my classes here. I have 50-minute class, 50 minutes, out of which 5 minutes are taking attendance. Okay, so 45 minutes of class and 60 students. So I would not be able to give 1 minute per student also if I want to teach spoken German. So that is one of the things for which we require smaller classes, smaller groups, and longer periods, longer classes. I'm sorry, I
So
don't
by
have
the
that luxury.
uh, okay, sir, but we are doing more and more ubungs or exercises, and we are doing more and more speaking practice. I suppose we can improve our speaking also, sir. Am I correct?
Yes, I always encourage people to whatever texts we are doing are there in our notes, in our book. Please read them and try and try and read them as fluently as possible. And see, what should happen is you should not be struggling to understand the meaning of a text while reading it. Then, if while you're reading the text, if the meaning is becoming clear to you simultaneously, then you're reading it okay. So you try to reach that stage. Okay. Right
Yes, sir.
now, without a possibility of conversation, that's all I can say.
Sir, I have one thing to say. Your explanation is very nice. That means when some student ask after asking a question, you give explanation for uh, the foundation of the word. That means what is the formation of the word also.
Yeah.
Then we can remember this word very well, sir.
No, that is thank you, but that is something that I've also learned while reading a few things, that it is important for us to know where words come from, because words are very important, and we generally use words without thinking too much about them. But actually, and we all know that words can mean a lot. Words can hurt people. Words can mean a lot of good things to people. So why do words have so much power? Because they have a history, and we are not aware of that history. It is always interesting to find out how where words come from, because that gives us some understanding about our why words have so much effect on us. Some understanding of that you get.
As
That's
well as
why
sir,
I
your
like.
I always imitate your pronunciation also, sir. Because I know you are not native speaker, but you speak. You are the Asian person like me, Indian Sri Lankan. But then your speaking is very useful for me. By imitating, I learned so many things. How,
Thank you so much.
especially how to pronounce.
Thank you.
Sir, and when you
Well
explain
done.
it, sometimes you explain it in Marathi also. Like some people can relate the words, like how in Marathi the
Yeah.
grammar is there. So that is very
People
relatable for
people
me
who can't
also.
speak Marathi will say, "Why are
Yeah.
you speaking Marathi?" Okay, but that's fine. I mean,
But
whatever languages I
then,
can speak, I
yeah.
can try and explain that. Yeah, Mohammed, you have your hand up.
Sir, I have one question regarding the criteria for the certification. I have faced that problem during the German one because as I'm working, it becomes difficult for completing the assignments. And there's a criteria that out of the 12, the 8 assignments which are having the highest percentage would be considered. What if the somebody who has not done 8 assignments also? So what would be done? How would the percentage be counted? And in that case, if the numbers are getting 25, 10 out of 25, so will that be considered or minimum 8 assignments needs to be done?
Minimum 8 assignments need to be done.
Okay, so that is the minimum criteria for that.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, understood, sir. And out of that, then the averaging would be
So
done,
if
and
you
the average.
yeah, if you do only 8, then the 8 will be taken together. The aggregate will be divided, average will be taken, and that will form 25% of your assessment, right?
Okay, okay, sir,
Yeah.
understood.
Then whatever you score in your exam, again, that will be converted out of 75, and the 2 will be added.
Okay, sir, understood.
Okay, yeah. Last question, Akshaj.
Sir, which language has the most correspondence to German grammar?
Which?
Which language grammar has the most correspondence to German grammar? Indian language.
I don't know. I mean,
Sanskrit?
people say Sanskrit, yes, but I have not learned Sanskrit. I can understand, but I have not learned Sanskrit grammar. So, to some extent, I have learned Marathi and Hindi grammar, but I have not learned Sanskrit grammar. So, people say Sanskrit, but I don't know. I mean, I would rather learn German for itself and learn Sanskrit for itself and learn Tamil for itself because each language has its own genius. I mean, language actually, they say that each language has its own genius because every language, when you write creatively in every language, you can create a new world. Okay, so if you know a language, then you can actually create a new world in that language because you can write. Okay, vielen Dank, alles Gute und wir sehen uns nochmals bei German 3. Yeah? German
Vielen
3 will
Dank, sir.
meet again.
Ja.
Okay.
Vielen Dank. Auf Wiedersehen, sir.
Ja, vielen Dank für Ihre Hilfe und Ihre Zeit.
Sehr
Danke.
gerne. Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf
Auf
Wiedersehen, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Wiedersehen.
Bitte schon.
Ja, Wiedersehen.
Danke.
So, sir, very informative session. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Paul. Alles
Okay.
Gute. Ja.
Okay.